Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 14, the show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 8, and as you see there, we're getting ready to play the Akron Rubberducks in this episode. But let's get a quick recap of what happened last episode. In episode 7, we played against the Bowie Bay Sox, and Theo had a great game, but unfortunately the team is still struggling in their efforts to win a game. Until we actually simmed the game some. If you guys remember, we actually simmed the 17 games, and I found to be we simmed the game and we won 15 of the 17 games and won pretty much every series that we played. We only lost 2 games in that series, and there you see there the standings for the season. Theo hit 4 home runs and drove in several RBIs in that 3-game set there. A total of 8 RBIs in that game. So we'll see what he can do against the Akron Rubberducks. Again, a very funny but clever name for a baseball team. So we'll actually, before we go and do that, you guys can pause the video and check out the standings there. But before we do that, we're going to go to the booth and hear what Matt Verskursion and crew have to say about Theo Bond's amazing performance in the last 17 games and what the team has done so far this season for this 2014 campaign. So we'll take it upstairs to Matt Verskursion and crew talking about Theo Bonds and a player spotlight.
All right, tonight's AA Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Theo Bonds is in the glow. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, man. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
Okay, so we just seen a spotlight video about Theo and what a great season they've had. So now you see we are way above 500 here. There you see we are 20-11 for the season, and there you see the Rubberducks having a little trouble there. So there's his numbers there: 318 for the season, an average 14 home runs and 29 RBIs since the last time we've seen him in the last episode. So now we'll see a hit right here, and this is an 0-2 pitch. And this one gets covered and gets tattooed there out there to left center. But whoa, Theo, what are you doing? He kind of stutters there, and was trying to go for 1, but then decided to go for 2 and get caught right there. So we'll go ahead into the bottom of the 4th here. We're trailing by 1, nobody on board, nobody out, and then you see a slapper right there towards the pitcher right there, and an easy out for Theo. Theo and against the team, the Seawolves. So there you see the Rubberducks and their uniforms. I laugh at that name. I think that's just one of a very unique and just uncommon name you hear just for any team. How can you scare a team? You know, a team name's supposed to be ferocious, not like Rubberducks. So I don't know. Anyway, bottom of the 6th here. We go ahead and you see nobody on board with 1 out, and this one's deep. And is this deep enough to go out? Yes, it is. Home run, Theo Bonds. That's home run number 15 for him for the season. And that'll be his 30th RBI here for the season there. As you see him trotting along the third baseline, going home there. You see solid contact and a great home run to drive himself in this ball game. And again, we'll see the replay here. He sees his pitch and takes that one and pulls that one there deep center field, left field. Let's get it right. So there you see the numbers there, 2 for 3 for the day, a home run and a single. So we'll see what he can do here in his 4th at bat here as we get to there. So bottom of the 8th here, 2 outs, 1 on first, and there you see he strikes out there on that 4-seam fastball, which he is definitely a sucker for, as you see there. Strikes out the side. So there you see at the end of the 8th, we are trailing by 3, and we end up losing by 3. There, the final score 5-2. The Seawolves lose. There you see we only could scrounge up 5 runs in that ball game. So as you see here, there's his performance there for the day with that home run and then finding that strikeout towards the end. So we gotta get we have to have, you know, there you see we're a half a game, a game and a half ahead of people in our division, and we're going ahead and I'm kind of just messing around here as you see, and we see their interaction. There you see, no, we're not gonna, you know, we already asked to be moved from first to third, and no, we're not gonna ask for requests. And you know, we just want to know, you know, what is that little, if you guys can't see it on the far on the bottom right hand corner, there's a circle there, and it tells you have a message, and the message is, well, the Tigers just have purchased a Double-A Erie contract for us, and now we're being called up to the major league. So now we're part of the 40-man roster, and there you see our next game will be on May the 6th, 2014, and as you see there, Justin Verlander and Scott Feldman will be the pitching matchup in this game. We're going to be in Detroit, so we're going to get called up to the big league. Finally, we're going to play some Major League Baseball here. So there you see we're 15-15 with Detroit, and Houston is 14-18. And as you see there, we're going to go to Game 2 of this series against the Houston Astros. And again, I'm trying to figure out what that message is. So I had a tough time. How the interface is this year is a little different from years past. But there you see we're 3.5 games behind Cleveland there, who are 20-13 for the season. And of course the Royals are behind us 3.5 games. So I finally figured it out after all that. Figure out how to look at my messages and whatnot. So I'm getting paid $500,000 per year. On that for that pay raise there. So from Double-A to Major League, we're gonna get a little more cheddar now in our pocket. So there you see got the message right there. Tigers just purchased the contract, so meaning that we're gonna get called up. And I just want to show you guys the lineup of who's on the Tigers this year. And then of course there I'm at third. There with Theo, and then of course you got Victor playing at DH. Of course Miguel Cabrera. Batting in front of us, which that means we're going to get some pitches. Definitely going to help out in that heart of, we're going to be getting a lot of good, decent pitches there in the heart of that order. So it's going to be very dangerous for pretty much any team that plays against us this season. So there you see your 15-15 record so far. Right now on the road we're playing really well, and of course at home we're not doing so hot. We're 7-10. We're just 3 games below 500. At home. So so now since we have Theo here, we have to change that and see what we can do as we get ready for this game here. As you see there, Theo getting ready to go in the batting cage here to warm up, and we'll see, I believe we're going to see some he's going to take some cuts there as his first Major League at bat. So we'll see here. Yeah, that one just fouled off. But we're finally made it to the big leagues now. We're ready. We're amped up. We're excited. We're ready to go. And we're just gonna try to see what we can do. Now, if you remember, in an alternate universe, when we in MLB 13, it took Theo a good year in the minor leagues. Going from Double-A and then finally got called up to Triple-A. And then finally, towards that last month of the season, he got called up to be a part of the 40-man roster and be a part of the Cardinals organization. Well, this time we decided to do a little something different. We actually bought some those experience points that you can buy on the PlayStation Online, because I want to advance the series as quickly as much as possible. compared to what we've done in the past in the last year's game. So we're trying to advance his career a little faster than normal, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other two guys, for Simon Unger and of course when I create myself, and which I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to what position I'm going to play, if I'm going to be a pitcher or an outfielder, but we'll have to see. So but there you see, talking to the coach, Major League coach, about some last minute instructions and seeing what we can do as a Major League ball player.
Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Theo Bonds is our man to watch as he'll start and make his Major League debut in this one. It's got to be one of the more significant moments in his life, right, EK?
Well, no doubt about it, Matt. Every major leaguer remembers their debut, but this one might be even more special. He was a late round selection back when he got drafted, so he wasn't any kind of prize prospect as he got his career started. He's had to really earn every promotion he's received through hard work and solid play. And the payoff is his chance to play in the show. Who knows if he'll make a career out of it up here, but either way, he is a big leaguer, and that's something most people will never be able to say.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next.
Alright, so there you see the crowd fouling in there, and there you see the records there, 14 and 18 for Houston, and 15 and 15 for the Detroit Tigers. So a beautiful day here in this ballpark here in Comerica Park, and Theo is finally making his debut in this series here on MLB 14 with this team. So there you see the lineup card. He is batting fourth there, batting cleanup. So we'll see what he can do in his Major League debut. Of course, there, hopefully we can get a win out of our starter there. See Justin Verlander, 6 starts. His record only had 1 no decision so far this season. So we'll see what he can do there on the mound to bring us a win. So there you see, of course, no stats for Theo as he's starting his debut here. And batting behind him, you can see there, number 48, Torrey Hunter. So there you see a runner on third, 2 outs, and then you see a sinker right there inside. Gets on him, and he is unable to pick up that one. So that is a strikeout. So he got his first Major League strikeout as first at-bat, and we'll see what he can do here as we end the first inning there with a scoreless ball game. So now we'll go ahead and second at-bat, and of course, one thing I love about MLB, this show, is they show the little cut scenes like this that you're seeing the Tiger there getting the fans riled up and whatnot. So bases are loaded. We're down by 3, and there you see bases loaded, but no one able to move anywhere because Theo strikes out there on that big play right there. So now we have to see what Torrey Hunter can do to bring these guys home. So that's the second strikeout there. Of course, the nerves are still getting to him, and so we'll see what he can do after this at bat. So there you see 2 strikeouts for the day, 0-2, getting those cuts in, and we'll see if Theo can drive someone home. So we got a runner on first. So we're down by 8, and a 0-2 pitch, and he swings at that one, a drop third strike, and there you see Bonds gets picked up there at first for that out. So there you see we are now trailing by 8 here at the end of the 5th here, and there you see they've already got 13 hits compared to our 2 hits so far this ball game. So there you see 0-3 for the day, striked out in the 5th. So far 3 strikeouts for Bonds today as he gets ready for his 4th at bat. So hopefully this one will be better than the last 3. So we're down by 12 now. Bases are empty, nobody out. 0-0 pitch, and this one's deep. This one's back, and this one, could this will be gone? And it is. Theo Bonds hits his home run, his first home run. There you see his first major league home run in his career, and what a home run it is. And you'll see here the replay of that home run as we'll take a look here at the replay and talk about a home run, his first one. Hopefully he can go in the stands and get that one back. We'll see the replay here. And this one just gets driven right there. 380 on the marker right there for that home run as he hits his first Major League home run.
Left field, a long home run. Well, what a special way for him to start out his Major League career. His first Major League hit is also his first Major League home run. Not many players can claim that.
And as a player, you're anxious to get those first out of the way as quickly as possible. So safe to say that collecting your first hit and home run with one swing of the bat, well, that's pretty sweet. Let's hope they can get out there and claim that ball for him as a souvenir, because he's going to want to keep that in his trophy case.
Alright, so I had to replay that footage there of him hitting that home run, and there of course you see the teammates giving him a hard time. There you see Victor Martinez and everybody else give him a hard time. Hey, rookie, big deal. You hit a home run, big deal. Whoopee. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go to the next at bat, which is the bottom of the ninth here, and of course they show the replay from the seventh as he hit that first home run of the season. Guys, first home run, his first hit, and his first strikeout all in one game. So we're down by there you see by 11. There you see he gets the final out there on that split finger 0-2 pitch right there with the runner at first, and they end up winning the ball game there 12-1. So not the not the game you want to have on your first day. You want to get a victory, your first game in Major League Baseball, but he got his first home run, he got his first hit, and got his first strikeout. So everything out of that is finished and done. Now we can focus on going back to business and getting him a spot here on the team as the everyday third baseman. And then you see the Astros there celebrating after the game with their win. Then you see Feldman will be the winning pitcher there, Scott Feldman, and then of course Justin Verlander there getting tacked with the loss. So there you see 1 for the 5 for him for Theo Bunce in this game for the day, and we'll see, as you see there, we're going to see the player of the game for the Astros. But yeah, Bonds 1 for 5 for the day, a home run, his first home run of the season, and also his first hit, an RBI, and he also struck out 4 times. Yes, 4 times in this ball game. So it's a 4-game set, so we'll see if we get to play in game 3 and 4 here. I know you see Dexter Fowler, the player of the game there. You guys can pause the video or go back and see the numbers for him. But there you see Houston wins it by 11, 12-1. There you see 20 hits in the ball game, and also committed 2 errors for this ball game, and they get the win. So we got to now we're a game below 500. So now we got to turn around our fortune, as you see there, Theo's performance in this ball game, and hopefully we can turn that around and start getting on a winning path here. So we'll go ahead, and you guys will see here the points I got. So you see first visually at bat and home run. Of course, you guys can go back, pause the video, check out the points I got for that later on or whatever. But let's go ahead, and we don't play game 3. We get an off day, but we do win that game 6-4. So we go ahead and go to game 4 here, and we'll see what we can do in this game. And you see Theo batting fourth once again, right between Victor Martinez and Miguel Cabrera in this ball game, and we'll see if we can do a little bit more better. Could actually try to win this series against the Astros, who, as you see there, we're now at even 500 there for the season, and the Astros are still struggling. So we got to try to make sure we can put them away in this series here as we get ready for our next series, which will be coming up. I believe we end up going on a road trip. No, actually the Twins will be coming up to finish our homestand here. But enough about that. There you see Sanchez on the mound for us today, and we'll see what he can do. And you see there his numbers: 6 starts, and he's 3-1, 2 no decisions for him. And we'll see if we can get him another win. He's get his 4th win of the year. So there you see 1 home run and 1 RBI. His numbers there. And we'll go to the bottom of the first here with runners on first and second, nobody out. And this one gets slapped right there towards the second or shortstop for that double play right there, and an easy double play there. 6-4-3. Mark it on your scorecard there. So there you see his first at bat. Not a good one. Not what you want to see from a rookie. Of course, you need a rookie that needs to be patient, take his time there at the plate. So hitting a $167 so far. And again, I love these animations between at bats and whatnot. So you see it's at bottom of the second, runner at second, 0-2 the count, and two people out. And then you see a nice single right there for Theo Bonds, and he decides to go for 2 and actually gets there safely this time for a double there, and actually a scoring or RBI double there on that play. So there you see the Astros hitting coach has to come out and say, talk to his guy, hey, you gave up a hit to that rookie. We gotta try to shut this kid up. We've heard things about him. He can do some damage against us. So let's try to keep that in check. So we'll go ahead and go to the next at bat here. So he's 1 for 3 now, double and RBI for him so far for today. And we'll see this at bat. So bottom of the fourth here, runners in scoring position, second and third, 2 outs. And there you see. Nice hit right there, dribbler right there to shallow center field there, and we end up scoring 2 more runs there. So that's 3 RBIs for Bonds today, with a two RBI single, if I can spit it out, on that play. So Cabrera and Iglesias, that's who it is, get in at home and score. So here you see 2 for 3 for the day, a double, and 3 RBIs for him. And again, the Tiger right there trying to get the crowd behind the rookie here and try to show some support to the rookie. So bottom of the fifth here, runner on first, 2 outs, and the score is 9-2. There you see Bonds hits this one. This one's deep. This one's back. Is it gone? And the ump says no, it was caught. It was caught at the wall. We'll see the replay here. Robbie Grossman gets up there and snags it. Oh, what a ripoff. Come on, give the rookie that. Come on. So you see at the end of the fifth, we're leading there 9-2. So 2 and 4 for the day for Bonds here. He got robbed of a home run. Could have had a second home run of the day or the season. So 0-2 here. 2 outs, scored 9-2, bottom of the eighth, and there you see I believe that slider there gets on him, and he ends up striking out there. So we're still leading here very well by 7 here at the bottom of the eighth, with the score being 9-2, and they end the game at 9-2. There you see 2 for 5 for Bonds, a double, and 3 RBIs driven in. So the coach is very happy to see his rookie doing very, very well. So there you see a double and a single, and got doubled up there in the first and flied out there, I believe in the 5th inning there. So as you see here, we're going to get ready for our next appearance, and finally we made it to the show, you guys. So I'm so proud of Theo, and talking to him, he said he was very happy to be a part of this organization. This is an organization that he feels like he can do a lot with, and support as much as possible, and do what he needs to do, whatever he needs to do for this team to get better. So as you see there, we're going to have a 3-game homestand there with Minnesota, and then later on we have I believe a 9-game road trip to Baltimore, Boston, and Cleveland. So we'll see those in future episodes. But when we come on back to the next episode here, episode 9, we'll see a 3-game homestand there with the Twins, and we'll see what Theo can do here, finally being in the major league. So as always, you guys, leave a like if you guys enjoy the video. Definitely check out our Facebook page there. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our Tumblr pages. All the links are down there below in the description. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Check out other series here. Definitely check out the other MLB 13 series of Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. So, as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.